Hello, my name is Scott Habib, and I have the privilege of serving as the principal of Salem High School. It's hard to believe, but we're at that time of year when we start registering for courses for the next school year. Normally, we have a meeting where we invite parents and students to the auditorium. I share what I'm about to share in this video, and then students and parents leave that meeting to go out into the cafeteria to ask individual questions to individual departments and to counselors to learn about what their students need or should do or could do for the future. We're doing this differently this year, just like everything is different. So the general meeting is this video. On Tuesday, January 19th, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., on our website, you'll have Zoom links to Zoom meetings with individual departments. So after you watch this video, you can then, from 7 to 8 p.m. on the 19th of January, click on the English Zoom link, for example, and talk to actual live English teachers from Salem High School to answer your questions. You can go learn about cosmetology or auto service or all the different programs we have. We're going to do this virtually. So our goal is to guide our young people, to guide our families. We know this can be a stressful time. People want to make the right decisions. And so we want to give you as much information, as much access to us as possible so that you can feel comfortable with the decisions you're making for next school year. One thing you need to know is we have outstanding counselors. And at Salem High School, we divide up counselor caseloads by alphabet. So if your last name is between the letters of A to E, for example, you have Mr. Drew Barrett. So right now you'll see the names of the counselors. You'll see their email addresses. You also see a website for the counselors for all the information that they share. I would encourage you, if you have questions, to begin emailing your counselor. I would also encourage you to go to their website, look what they have to offer there. And also they will have a video which will be on part of the same registration night page as this video that talks about the registration process from their angle. So I would encourage you to please use them as a resource and know that they are here to serve the young people of Salem High School, and they are outstanding. So ask them questions, go to their website, get all the help you need. Every year, we publish an updated registration guide, and here is what this year's looks like. Most students have already gotten this. If not, your students will be getting it soon. Our students designed the cover, so we always get excited. This year, they did a Cobra Kai theme, as you can see, and Mr. Wallace's graphic art students are the ones who do that. There are over 50 pages of information in here, and what that shows is how many possible personalized paths there are for students. So we would encourage you to read it. Now, if you're an online student and you're not getting one in person, first of all, you can stop by the high school and get one in person if you'd like to, but you can also find this online. It's a PDF that you can download and save to your computer and access anytime you want to if you go to the Salem High School website. Here are some general ideas we want people to keep in mind as they register for classes. First, challenge yourself. Don't be afraid of a challenge. It's good in life to struggle sometimes and have to overcome something that might be difficult for you. Push yourself beyond what you might have thought you could do. That's part of what we're about, is helping you become more than you already are. So don't be afraid of a challenge. Request a full and meaningful course load and lots of alternates. Most Salem High School kids fill up their schedule, so make lots of requests. Take advantage of things that we have here. Try things out. This is a great opportunity while you're in high school to try things you might never get a chance to try otherwise, and we have a lot of offerings up here. So take advantage of that, right? But listen, request what you need to get to where you want to go. Sometimes students will register for classes because their friends are signing up for it, or sometimes parents, your friends' kids, are signing up for a class. And so you pressure your child to do the same. We need to figure out for each kid the places they like to get to in life. Maybe not the exact career or the exact school, but in general, where do you want to get to one day? And then let's reverse engineer that path and make sure that each kid is making the decisions they need to move the next step down that journey. The only wrong choice is if you sign up for a choice that's not personalized for your needs. Read our registration guide. Ask lots of questions. Our counselors are here, as I said already, to help you guys out. Take advantage of that. But also know this. Friday, June 25th is the last day to make course request changes. So all spring, we're going to be able to change things and help you and answer questions. But then on the 25th of June, we got to lock that thing in. We've got to have all those decisions made by the 25th of June. So our counselors are going to share information, and they've already started this in mid-January. There's going to be videos and other things they share with kids so the kids can learn about registration. Then students will begin registering during February, and the whole spring, Our counselors will work with kids and work with families to make those individual decisions and tweak things and say, maybe we want to do this instead of that now that we've learned something else. But again, the last day to make course request changes is Friday, January 25th. So why do we have a deadline of Friday, January 25th? Well, it's because we need your course request to make our master schedule. We don't just have a schedule and then we just fit kids in. We actually take all those requests and we use them to drive the schedule. Now, you can see with all the students and the requests and teachers and so forth, there's over 175 million possible variable combinations for schedules. So it's quite complicated to make a master schedule. That being said, 100% of our students get every course they need in order to graduate. If we just made the schedule first, it wouldn't happen that way. 85%, the vast majority, get everything they request. So we work really, really hard to take all your needs and put them into a pot, right? And then make a schedule that fits those needs. But that's why it's important that we have the right information from you. And if that information keeps changing, it becomes difficult to meet the needs of our students. The master schedule is always balancing the needs of the individual with the needs of the group, okay? And we think we do a pretty good job of this, of making a master schedule that meets everyone's needs, but also those individual needs. It works best, we're able to do this best when parents and students are aware of any requirements for a class, aware of prerequisites, follow deadlines, and really read that registration guide. If you do that, we're able to make a schedule where you get what you need and you have a wonderful high school experience of exploring options that can guide you in the next phase of your life. Now, lots of times we get questions about our advanced programs. We have a whole separate night to learn more about this. On Tuesday, January 26th, we'll have a Zoom link sent out separately where you'll be able to talk about these following items: International Baccalaureate, Pre-IB, AP, which is advanced placement, and dual enrollment. I'm not going to go into this in great detail other than to say right now that we offer a lot of opportunities for a very rigorous college level curriculum while you're in high school. And actually the norm at Salem High School is to do this to some degree. Over 50% of our students each year are involved, for example, in an IB class. About 70% of our students or more will dual enroll at least one course while they're in high school. So the norm is to be involved in rigor. But again, everything is about what is best for you, most appropriate for you. Just because somebody else is taking an AP or an IB class doesn't mean you have to take one unless that is the right thing to get you where you want to go. So if you're interested in learning more, if you have questions about pre-IB, IB, all this stuff, what this means, how this works, how it works on transcripts and so forth, how dual enrollment works with Virginia Western, if you want to learn more about this, please join that Zoom on Tuesday, January 26th at 7 p.m. And we'll have a lot of opportunity to talk about that. And again, even if you missed that, you can always ask us questions. We want to answer them for you. So all of our course offerings are in our registration guide, but we want to highlight a few new additions that we're very excited about for this coming school year. We're going to have an African American history class that I know some folks will want to take advantage of. We're excited about that. We have a new cosmetology room and a great cosmetology program. Hey, if that's for you, it is a neat program, so please take advantage of it. Our diesel equipment technology program continues to grow. We have gotten several trucks donated and great opportunity for young people. We have also partnered with Virginia Western for heavy equipment operator, pharmacy technician, and precision machining. Those are classes that are at Virginia Western and really open up some doors for students' future careers. We also have an online academy, and some of you all have no interest in any more online school. I get it. But for some of you, this has worked quite well. And for whatever reason, you would like to pursue taking classes online, maybe some of your classes, maybe all of your classes. Lots of information in the registration guide about that. But bottom line, we are offering a new online academy where students, if they want to, could be fully online students. Or they might come in here to take a couple classes, do the rest online. Lots of personalized opportunities there. So if you're interested, please ask your counselor about this Salem High School Online Academy. If you are the parent of a rising freshman, or if you are a rising freshman, you're probably a little nervous about making the right decisions and what high school is going to be like, okay? I've been a parent of a rising freshman 3 times now. I've got 1 more to go. I understand what it's like. First of all, we love our young people. We also have a lot of supports for our freshmen. So if you're coming to Salem High School for the first time, I'm not promising it's going to be easy because life ain't easy when you're a teenager, but this is a place that loves you and wants to support you. And I want to share a little bit of information about our 9th grade supports. Our ninth grade structure has three different ways it looks. And listen, we don't pick who goes where. Bottom line is, whatever courses you register for, the courses that make the most sense for you, will determine whether or not you're teamed, pre-IB, or partially teamed. In the early 90s, we created a teaming structure very similar to middle school that most of our ninth graders will be a part of. English 9, geometry, algebra, earth science, modern world history. These are teamed courses. These teachers share a team planning period to meet with students and parents and to try to discuss and meet student needs. If everything you take is pre-IB, which includes our AP U.S. and Virginia history class, then you would be part of our pre-IB group. You share a common set of teachers who actually don't share a common time together, but still continue to look after the needs of freshmen. And then a lot of kids are sort of partially teamed. Maybe they take English 9 and maybe they take Algebra 2 pre-IB. That's fine. We don't try to force kids into a certain setting. We don't even have a label really for them up here. But these are the different ways we structure our ninth grade depending on whichever courses you sign up for. It can be a little scary to sign up for ninth grade classes while you're at in middle school and not actually in the high school, but we try to do a very good job of communicating with the middle school and with those students because we want to guide you very, very well. So students at Andrew Lewis, if they haven't already gotten the registration guides, by the time you see this video, you'll get them very soon. You'll get information, students and parents, about how to register for classes online. And our counselors will work with your counselors at Andrew Lewis to guide you through that process. One thing to notice, if you are registering for AP U.S. and Virginia history, and you want to dual enroll it, Virginia Western requires you to have a 3.0 GPA and have passed the Algebra 1 SOL. So just keep that in mind. That's a Virginia Western requirement. You can learn more about the AP classes and IB classes on the 26th, and I would encourage you all to sign up for that Zoom if that is something you're interested in. So this concludes the general overview of our registration night and the registration process. If you're watching this prior to January 19th, please come back on the 19th and click on those Zoom links and talk to individual teachers and counselors. If you're watching this on the 19th, when this video is done, I would encourage you to go to those Zoom links, talk to English teachers, math teachers, career and tech ed teachers, counselors, ask your questions. I guess if you haven't heard me say this already, I'm going to make sure you hear it as we finish. First of all, we love our young people. We are here to serve you, so ask us questions. All spring until we get to that last Friday in June, keep asking questions. We'll sit down with you. We'll Zoom with you. We'll phone call with you. We'll email with you. We want to make sure that our students and families are aware of all that we have to offer so that we can help you as you prepare and move down the life journey that you have ahead of you, because we're excited for you. We know that if you take advantage of what we have to offer, great things can open up for you down the road. And we just want to be part of that. Have a wonderful evening and don't stop asking us questions.